Good morning, all.
Good morning.
We're so glad that you've chosen to be with us here today at the Church of Hope. Thank you. We are fortunate to have a special guest coming to be with us today. She's the premier travel agent in that lovely little town of Lake Inasmuch. You all know where Lake Inasmuch is, don't you? It's not far from
Barstow.
That's right, you do know it. Anyway, here she is to inspire the desire to travel. Elizabeth the Camel.
Hello, 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 good morning to you all. I am so glad to be here. I cannot begin to tell you, don't you know? Okay, now dear, will you never remember? You can call me Liz. Liz, Liz, Liz. That's what the capital L in it is, okay?
Okay, well, Liz, you'd think I would remember that by now. Well, we've been friends for, let's see, I have to think, when did we
Oh,
first
just a
meet?
little while, a short while, not long ago. Got it?
Oh, got it, Liz. I don't know why you're so worried, though. You're just as beautiful and charming and lovely as when we first met, just a little while ago.
Aren't you sweet? Right back at you.
So, Liz, what's new in the travel business?
Oh, just getting ready for the June junket to Juneau.
I don't know how you do it, Liz. All those hotels and boats and extra tours. How do you know who to call or who to book rooms with or any of that stuff?
Oh dear, you know, when you've been around as long as well, when you first go on the, first, you go on the experience of others. You listen carefully, and then you go on your own experience.
So you don't just pull these places out of a hat?
No, dear. Does anyone still wear a hat? Okay, I worked with some of these places for years, you know, a while now, a little bit. I just met them. Okay, they know me and I know them and I know what to expect. We keep in good contact. I know I can trust them to deliver and I have faith in them to follow through.
Liz, that sounds wonderful, to be able to just know you can count on these people to provide what you need. What a gift.
I couldn't do it any other way.
You know, Liz, that sounds a lot like something we've been talking about here. Listening to others' experiences and then carefully gathering your own experiences so that we know who we can trust and whom we can have faith to provide what we need.
That's quite a sentence, don't you know?
Yeah, Liz, but it rings true. We've been talking about sharing our faith, trying to define faith, trying to find ways to talk about faith. You may have helped just now.
You think? What do you think I was aiming for? I'm a guide, after all. I also try to be a good disciple, too. You know, there's lots of times on the buses or on the boats when I listen to others' stories. You know, we visit temples and churches and holy places, and that opens doors to some great discussions.
Well, what do people say, Liz?
Well, you know, they talk about their hopes and their dreams. They talk about faith and loss of faith. They talk about who God is or maybe who they think God ought to be. You know, they have lots of questions, lots of disappointments, and lots of times when they've just quit trying to pray or connect with anything that has to do with church.
Liz, you get into all that?
Yeah, when people get a chance to talk, you got to be ready to listen, don't you know?
Huh? Do you have the answers, Liz, to all their questions?
Oh, for heaven's sakes, no. But I do know about faith, or at least I'm learning. You know, faith is something that is learned and earned through experience. Just like the people I book my tours with, you know, we know each other. They won't let me down. When we give God a chance and let God be God, we won't be disappointed.
Wow, that's a lot to promise, Liz.
Well, that's how faith is, don't you know?
Well, you've given us a lot to think about. Thank you.
Well, just remember, it takes a whole lot of prep, and it takes a whole lot of practice, but the experiences will last for a lifetime.
Well, are you talking faith or tours?
Does it matter? Bye, y'all.
I guess it does. Bye, Liz.